Hey guys, welcome to the step-by-step installation guide for your DIY camouflage wrap kit. First things first, prep is everything. Grab your spray bottle with an 80-20 water and isopropyl alcohol solution and clean every panel top to bottom. Pay extra attention to your edges, door gaps, and trim lines. That's where hidden grease, wax, and road dust hide, which is the #1 cause of vinyl edge lifting later on. Environment makes a huge difference. If possible, always work indoors in a shaded, dust-free garage or shop. Aim for ambient temperatures between 65 and 78 degrees Fahrenheit so the vinyl stays flexible, workable, and easy to handle. Next, unroll your vinyl camo sheets and grab your included example design guide. Take a few minutes to study the overall flow, identify key focal patterns, and plan where your major shapes will sit before peeling a single piece. Here's a pro tip. Immediately divide your vinyl sheets in half and set one full stack aside specifically for the opposite side of the car. This prevents you from accidentally using up all your large, high-impact focal shapes on one side and running short later. When you're ready, carefully peel your chosen shape off the backing paper. As much as possible, try to hold it only by the edges. Start with your largest anchor pieces first. Position these major camouflage elements strategically across main body panels to establish the balance and tone of your overall design layout. Lightly tack the pieces onto the paint without applying firm pressure. Step back 5 to 10 feet to check the aesthetic spacing and flow, shifting shapes around until you get the exact custom look you want. Let your camo shapes flow naturally across body lines, door seams, and moldings. Avoid trying to force a shape to abruptly end right at a panel edge. Spanning seams creates a far more professional, cohesive pattern. If your vinyl accidentally folds over and sticks to itself, don't panic or yank violently. Just grab both sides and give it a firm, steady, continuous pull. The specialized air release adhesive lets it separate easily without damaging the film. Need to adjust a section during layout? Simply lift the vinyl back up smoothly, pulling low and parallel to the body panel, then reposition it exactly where you need it. One critical mistake to avoid: keep heavy, complex camouflage shapes away from complex body lines and curves like gas caps, fog light pockets, or tight bumper channels. Now for full application. Hold the vinyl shape taut with 2 hands using light, even tension. Smooth it out in the air so it floats evenly across the panel without heavy wrinkles, a technique known as glassing. Hold your felt squeegee at a steady 45-degree angle. Use firm, 50% overlapping strokes to push the film down cleanly onto the paint surface. Always squeegee systematically from the center outward toward the edges. This smoothly forces all air out through the vinyl's micro air release grid channels, preventing trapped air. If you accidentally form a wrinkle, stop instantly. Never squeegee over a crease. Lift the vinyl past the wrinkle, let the material relax back into its original shape, and re-squeegee outwards. If you start seeing fingers, those long vertical tension wrinkles, don't try to force them down with your squeegee. Instead, lightly lift the vinyl back and use your squeegee as a solid anchor to pull and stretch the material evenly. As you maintain light tension with the squeegee, slowly lay the vinyl back down. When working over convex rounded curves, apply a gentle stretch to the vinyl and pull evenly over the curve while laying it down. If you hit a stubborn air bubble, don't force it all at once. Divide it into 2 smaller pockets. Then, gently press and work each half down until it smooths completely flat. The vinyl has air release technology. Before trimming, always start with a fresh blade edge. Snap off your dull segment so you're working with a brand new razor-sharp tip that glides through the film without dragging. For crisp, straight cuts, use the hard edge of your squeegee as a physical fence and guide rail to steer your knife for perfectly straight lines. You only want to cut roughly 50 to 70% through the vinyl thickness. Never apply enough pressure to cut the clear coat and paint. When trimming across panel seams and door jambs, glide your blades steadily right down the middle of the gap, leaving an even lip on both sides. Leave a tiny 2 to 3 mm vinyl overhang, then use the thin edge of your squeegee or a tucking tool to press that lip cleanly under rubber gaskets and trim for a seamless, factory finish. Now for the critical post-heating phase. Pass your heat gun slowly over all installed vinyl, bringing the surface temperature up to 180 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. This resets the memory of the material, so edges won't shrink or lift over time. Perform a final detailed inspection around every single shape edge. Use thumb pressure or your felt squeegee to firmly lock down edges and work out any remaining air bubbles. Finally, park your car in direct sunlight for a day or two so the vinyl can fully cure and reach maximum bond strength. Hold off on off-roading heavy dirt or car washes for at least 5 days. While some people run wrapped cars through automatic washes, we always recommend hand washing to keep your wrap looking fresh for years to come. Now, get ready to turn heads.